If you're Ray and you're Brie, then I'm Chai.
You got it. You got it.
What's up, guys? It's the Ray and Brie show.
With the best special guest.
It's the Sassy podcast. We haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah.
It's been like, what, almost a year?
Damn near.
Okay, but the real tea is, we do be missing y'all. Life just be lifing.
Life do not life enough for us to neglect y'all the way it does, but we do miss y'all. We be lying.
Time just disappears.
That we be lying.
Okay, we do not be lying, but we really be wrapped up in not this. Everything, but I be doing everything but this.
I feel like life be lifing, but it don't be lifing to not do stuff, but you look up and months don't pass.
Yes.
Kinda.
Pass us by.
We not even about to get on here right now and pretend that we about to start this shit back up. We might not, but
y'all should just be happy that this video came out whenever it came out, because today is, I don't even know, and that's the problem.
It's
and
March 2nd?
March?
2nd.
Damn, I thought it was February still.
It's March 2nd.
March 2.
It's about, let's see, it's about 8:17 p.m. This beautiful Sunday evening.
When y'all get the video,
it will probably be August.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. It ain't gonna be August, but
matter of fact, you're right. It won't be August. Y'all wanna know when it's gonna be?
July.
12 days of Christmas.
Okay, no, for real though. We just here to just vibe a little bit. There's no route to this the little show we gonna do today. We just gonna talk, sip a little bit. That's it. It's just a vibe. So we got a little troubles.
Little.
Who is that and what is it?
This is Caramino Reposado. It's Kevin Hart's Tequila. I don't know if y'all had it. I have never had it. I heard it's good, so we gonna go with that.
All right, let's pour a shot first.
We'll be taking a shot first.
Yep.
Well, let's see.
And go give me a ginger beer.
Trying to go get a ginger beer.
I got
It's in the refrigerator it's in the refrigerator.
Electrolyte for you.
So while we
Electrolyte for you.
Ginger beer.
Electrolyte for me.
While we set this little play up,
All right. The original topic when we just started this shit, me and China, well, all three of us was talking about reading books, right?
so if y'all been paying attention to social media, I picked up reading as a hobby. So I read a lot. My sister reads a lot, and we're kind of talking to Brie because she was interested in like reading.
It's like, I don't feel like reading is a bad thing at all. I don't. But for my personal mental, I am like, if I read a book or something like that, or if I'm reading something, it has to be something short and something that I can engage in. I cannot just be out here reading a whole chapter book of long stories.
So you don't like fiction?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
That's a story.
Okay, well, only if it's, again, if it's fiction, it has to relate to me in some way.
What's crazy is I was walking to work with a book today, and this old random lady was like, "Oh, what are you reading?" I said, "Oh,
People talk to me all the time because I always got a book in my hand. I read I read when I be on a Stairmaster. I read in a sauna. So like, I'm always reading.
But you're reading fictional stories, yes?
She's like, "I'm so happy
And I
to see a book in your hand."
I don't understand how you do it. I can't visualize
Okay, so
the
let me
things that
ask
I'm
you the
seeing.
question that started.
I'm just reading words. I'm just regurgitating words. I can't visualize
So when you
what I'm seeing.
go through your day, when you live your day-to-day life,
Yeah.
do you narrate in your head?
Pause. Let's try this. This is our first time trying this type of liquor. Hey, drink responsibly.
Kevin Hart?
Drink responsibly, y'all.
in
I'm
the
taller
house.
than you. I'll put you in the headlock.
In the house, chilling, minding our business.
Everybody is over 21. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
Y'all first.
That wasn't too bad.
It wasn't terrible,
I don't know how I feel.
but
Okay.
No, it's not bad. Okay.
it's not terrible.
It's not trifling. Like, I don't feel like I had a barf.
There's not a lingering strong.
It's not lingering. My chest burned a little bit, but that's it. That's what liquor do.
So when you live your day-to-day life, do you narrate in your head? Like, oh, I'm taking this shot. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm about to go do this. I'm doing this in your head. Or is it just blank?
My mind is not blank, but I'm not thinking about
So you're just thinking about
what I'm doing right now. I'm not narrating with what I'm doing. Are you really narrating what you're doing right now?
I don't know. It's not necessarily a narration.
Brielle puts her foot up here. Raven cusses her out because I have my shoes. Like, I'm not doing that in my head.
like that, but I'll be sitting here like, dang, I'm about to take a shot, and then I'm gonna take my shot, or I'm gonna pour me another shot.
Okay, I think that's a terrible, like,
I don't know how to explain it.
like, I get what you're saying, but like,
okay,
for me when I read, for me reading is almost like watching TV. Like, I'll be reading the words on the.
That's what I
pages.
just said. I can't visualize it. So you reading, you can see what you're reading.
Right.
I cannot see it. All I see is the words on this page.
But are you comprehending
regurgitate depending on the story?
Because that's why I feel like you gotta have the right book. Because I can't. Sometimes it takes me longer to process and visualize some words from books when I'm not interested in the book. But some of these storylines and some of these books that I've read have been so like enticing that it's just like you just get wrapped up. I don't know, like you just get wrapped up in it. Like, but maybe you should start off with audiobooks.
Everybody keeps saying that, and I try, and I ain't gonna say I
hate
tried.
audiobooks. I
tried, but I didn't try. I downloaded the audio shit and added some books and still didn't listen to them. I feel like I have like ADD, and I can't.
You have aphantasia.
What the
I know
hell?
you just go Google that. You just pissed me off.
Girl, what? I got what? What is it? What it mean? What it mean?
The inability to visualize what you read.
Yeah.
I can't visualize everything I read though. So
It's been like that since I was a kid.
But have you tried as a grown adult now to read a book? Have you tried it? Because I was the same.
A book itself?
Yes.
No.
So when I was growing up in high school,
Start with Verity.
No, when I was growing up in high school and middle school and elementary.
But if it's a storybook, I don't want to read it.
But listen to me.
Okay.
When I was growing up, I was the same way. It didn't matter if it was a history book, a book that they make you read in English that has a story, any of that. Like, I could not process reading at all. And then one day, last summer when I started reading, I picked up a book and I happened to, I don't even know what the hell made me decide I was going to read, because I ain't never decided I wanted to read until last summer. I picked up a book and I started reading it, and then I really legitimately got wrapped up in it, and I surprised myself because I'm like, bro, there's not no way, like I got all these books under here. These are like self-help books. I cannot read through a whole self-help book. It just doesn't work.
But something like that, me personally, I might be okay with. Because it's something that I feel relates to me. Something that is enticing to real life.
Do you watch TV?
I mean, yeah.
A lot or not a lot?
I don't know what you mean.
Not really.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't have cable, because who has cable these days? You feel me? I watch TV shows, but I work a lot, so yes and no.
And so I think that might play a part in it too, because
I'm here to visualize things. I'm here to watch TV. I'm here to listen to what they're saying. But me reading.
So for me, what kind of started me reading was my job. It ain't nothing. When these kids are doing what they doing and they chilling and I'm bored, it started with that. The kids, they'd be reading. Oh, what you reading? They all urban books. I'll read this, and that's how it started for me. I ain't had nothing to do. I'm sitting on this pod for 8 hours bored looking at these kids look at a TV or something. Like, okay, I need something else.
I'd rather go to sleep. I
can't though. And so, okay, well, read this. Here's a good book. And I'm like, all right. And so I'm bored sitting there reading. I said, oh, this is actually a good book. But I'm visual. It was like they gave me an urban book. I think that's what got me into reading was an urban book. It was like I was watching Power or Snowfall or something.
It's like Pornhub.
They definitely have things like that.
I promise to God, like, but if you pick up, I bet you, if you pick up that big thick ass Demon's Dream right there, you could literally just pick.
I don't want to read
book,
about sex,
bro, and
it's
that's
sex,
that's how I feel about urban books.
Urban books is sex, drugs,
it's
gangs.
so much sex in it. It's just be like, bro, relax.
It's very detailed too.
And yeah, it's like, bro,
okay,
I'm not trying to read and be horny, bro. That doesn't mean
I might try that then.
And that's why the kids at my job love these books.
Okay, then I might try that then. I might try that one or that version of it.
Or a smaller.
Because Demon's Dream is so thick, you gonna get. It's.
I'm not reading that fat ass book.
Demon's Dream, I wouldn't read it. And even that book, like that book over there, I read that book. It's an urban book, and it's the storyline itself is actually very good. It's just sex every 5 pages,
Okay, I mean, I like sex.
Matter of fact, I think the first book I read was called Boss Chick, and
But see, like I be wanting to read books that like Keke Palmer has a book, Master of Self or something like that.
You trying to read people's autobiographies and stuff?
No, it's not autobiographies. They're like, just because they're celebrities, they're not writing about themselves.
But most of the time, like, yes, it'll be like, I'm almost certain Keke Palmer's book is based off of her, though.
No, I hear you. I understand that completely. But I'm talking about just like, that's a book that I saw today.
You should read Think Like a Man.
I probably would love that.
You might.
I ain't gonna hold you. Is that a real book?
Yes, Think Like a Man is really a book by Steve Harvey.
I didn't know it was
that,
really
like,
a book.
all that
I thought
whole
it was
scene
because
in
of the movie and it's about a book.
So, but they talk about how Steve Harvey has the book Think Like a Man.
Yes, but I thought it was a movie for the point.
No, he actually has a book called Think Like a Man.
That's a book I would love.
See, I think you should try a storyline book because these storylines be crazy than a motherfucker.
But I don't want no storyline.
I'm trying.
Because I can't visualize it.
Well, we're trying to get Brie to read.
Y'all, I just feel like it's like I'm slow or something.
Nobody
y'all trying to get me to read. It's just
I don't think
dislike of it.
I don't think if you don't read you slow, and I don't think if you read you're intelligent. Like, it's just, for me, it's a hobby. I don't read reading does.
I feel like it depends on what you're reading, though.
I don't even think I think reading as a whole does something for your mental health.
I do,
like,
but I also
to strengthen your brain and shit like that.
I feel the same way about what you watch, because when it comes down to like Raven, you personally have always prided me on my vocabulary. So it's like it's a fact that I watch so much TV or whatever. I watch so many different things, and when I see a word that they done said, I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know that word. I'm about to look up the definition. I'm about to look up the definition. I'm going to intrigue myself about whatever that word is. Now I'm using it later on, and somebody else asking me about it. Now if I feel like I'm able to teach an individual about that word, guess what? Now I'm a master of that word. So it's like, it's just shit like that. That's how I am. But as far as reading, and I can't see it. Everybody who tells me that they read books, they tell me that they see what they're reading.
I be seeing him fucking the shit out of
I can't see it. I'm
like,
reading fucking words, and it's
chapter.
pissing me off because I'm done with these words. I'm bored.
No, okay, well, and reading might just not be your thing, and that's cool. Like, reading, I don't know how or what has to click, because
I feel like it depends on the author too, though, because some authors are not as detailed. I feel like the more detailed they are, the easier it is to visualize.
Interesting.
Listen,
I visualize all of it, but the more detailed, it's almost like I can put myself there versus me just seeing characters.
When I read it, just feel like I'm watching a movie, but I'm like mentally in a movie. That's how I read.
Okay, let's be real though. So it's a matter like hear me out when it comes to Shakespeare, right? Shakespeare they're good books,
right?
Don't get me wrong. But who is reading that shit?
I'm
because
not reading Shakespeare.
Thank you. Okay,
Shakespeare is,
there you go.
But that's
you're not reading it. You're not reading it because it's talking about some thou art thou and this, that, and the third. But the thing is, if somebody talked to you, like if somebody read a book, they understand completely what the book meant, and then all of a sudden they talk to you on some real nigga shit, and they said that book said that old dude beat his bitch, slapped her, fucked the shit out of her, and threw her to the side type shit. Now you be like, damn, that's what happened in Shakespeare.
But if I can't read it, I'm not reading.
I'm about to read that bitch. But you ain't about to understand it because it's saying thou art thou.
You have to
beat her ass.
And
that's not how that like.
That's why when you read, you find things that are suiting for you.
So like for instance,
because you have so many categories.
But I feel like there's so many books that are not suiting to me. How do I find the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are?
You just start
okay, like
it.
no, I can't. Like I'm not. You won't just catch me. Most of the books that are over there that I read, it's only one book over there that I haven't read yet. All the rest of them I've read them all. Okay, I think the very first book I read, I think it was on a limb, or I've seen it on TikTok, and then for some reason I somehow got on Book Talk, like the book readers of TikTok, and all of their recommendations. It's just like, damn, okay. They recommend so many books, and then they give the summary of the book for you, and they be like, damn, I gotta read that.
Okay, but pause. That's like you seeing an actual trailer of a movie.
But
that
it's
now you're reading it because you saw a trailer.
But it would just be like me
or somebody said something.
But it will. Most of the books I read are by recommendation. But it would just be like me if I tell you like, okay, the last book I read was Fabric of Our Souls. If I sat there and told you that the book was about two people in a mental facility who want to one guy he cuts himself and he hurts himself for the thrill of feeling alive, and then the other girl cuts herself because she wants to die, and then they meet together and fall in love. Like, is that enough to make you want to read the shit?
Maybe.
And that's fine.
On how you
It's like yes, but then once I get to start reading it, my thing is I might start reading it in the beginning, then all of a sudden it's like did it keep me engaged enough to finish? I never got to the end.
And there are
Some
often times
books-
where you have a do not finish.
I have not.
I have yet to have.
I have not. I have
finish.
not DNF the book yet, which is do not finish a book yet, because I force myself even though I'm miserable.
That's me.
So like Flawless by Elsie Silver was terrible.
Okay, not too much.
Well, it wasn't terrible. You like that book?
I bought the second one.
But you don't like Silent Patient. Are you fucking kidding me?
Two different categories.
They are, but you don't like Silent Patient, but you like Flawless. That book ain't that great, honey.
One is a romance, one is a thriller. If I'm reading a thriller, I expect to be thrilled.
The Silent Patient threw me
I expect to be thrilled.
Silent Patient was too predictable.
Not to me. So
well, you read the whole first half of the book assuming the main character was a woman, and it wasn't.
no, the first couple chapters. You're right. I did thought the main character was a woman.
Well,
And
that's
then-
where you fucked up.
No, I like the book.
So, like for me, The Perfect Son, the summary on the back, I said, "Oh, I'm about to read that. That's about to be fire." Yeah, no.
We had no go for this.
Enhance yourself accordingly, okay?
Okay.
Whether it's reading, whether it's watching movies, at the end of the day, keep trying to learn. Step yourself up, okay?
Yeah, and don't be a bum. Don't be lame. It's okay to read or don't read, but you gotta find a hobby. You gotta find a hobby.
As long as you enjoy something, but you're enhancing yourself, like for real.
Watching TV ain't a hobby.
If you watch documentaries, I give it to you.
I was gonna say, because I
So
like
much
watching
moonlight.
things, but again, like I said prior to in this statement,
as long as you enhance your mental, whatever's gonna tap
watching
into your
TV
mental.
is not stimulating for the brain.
That's not. You can't say that.
Why do you feel that way?
Right? That's not true.
Okay.
Because I just said, at the end of the day, the thing is, I may not read a book, but if I was watching a movie, I'm gonna still, and they said a vocabulary word, it's still stimulating me in a certain way.
If she decided
Okay,
to,
so maybe stimulating wasn't the right word, but it's not a hobby.
well, I feel like if you're
a movie buff,
it's neither
creativity or whatever, it's like you
yeah,
can't say
like
that.
you can't say who's like what taps into somebody's creative space, whether it's watching TV or reading books or doing Legos or doing word searches.
No,
or
for
watching
real.
An excessive
Because-
amount of TV is not healthy for the brain.
Okay,
But you know,
excessive amount
and
of.
it depends on what you watch. Because if
Right.
I sit here
It's-
for 8 hours and watch 8 hours worth of documentary and I learn something, and I read for 8 hours and I learn something, it's the
Absolutely.
same
But
shit.
what if you
My point
read
being
for
the
8
book.
hours and
That's it.
It might not be good for
I
your
said my
eyeballs.
point being the blue light. That's it. So only watching
Okay, there we
TV is not good for you.
It might fuck with
Your
your
health. Okay, maybe that. Your health, not your brain.
It might not be
But-
good for your brain because you really shouldn't not watch TV like that. Well, like too long. You know what I'm saying? But if you learning something, then fuck it. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm Ray.
And I'm Brie.
And I'm Chai.
That's time.
It is baddies, shot o'clock.
Okay.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell all of them.